So the new golf season is almost here. So it's time to check out 5 of our favourite shoes for 2019. Kevin Paver here for Golfshake.com. We're down at Howley Hall Golf Club in Leeds today, and as I said, we're checking out 5 of our favourite golf shoes for the 2019 season. Now, if you are new to the channel and this is your first time, make sure you click down the bottom there, subscribe to us, and you'll get notified of all the new content that we upload, whether that's new products, course vlogs, or tuition. Everything you could possibly need golf related will be on this channel. So let's get into these shoes, starting with the SPIETH 3 from Under Armour. So the SPIETH 3 is the 3rd in the SPIETH series from Under Armour, and I think they've really done a good job of improving every single time they've released this shoe. I wore the SPIETH 1 and I also wore the SPIETH 2, and SPIETH 3 has really, for me, delivered the best yet. So Jordan Spieth has had a big part to play in the design of these shoes, which you would expect because he's put his name to them. So basically Jordan went to the guys at Under Armour and said that he wanted them to design a shoe that was much lighter and a much more sporty shoe, something that was similar to the kind of shoe he would wear when he's doing his gym training, because he said that a lot of the training he would do was replicating a golf swing. So he wanted that same stability, but he wanted the lightness and the trainer-like quality within that shoe, and I actually think they've really delivered with the SPIETH 3. Now, as you can see, they've got the same rotational resistance spike setup that they had on SPIETH 1 and SPIETH 2, which gives you some amazing stability when you're hitting your golf shots and through the golf swing, which was something that Jordan really wanted to continue with this range. Now, on the upper of the shoe, it's got this woven fabric, which I think was a really clever way of making this shoe lighter. Now, what Under Armour have done with this material is they've made this 100% waterproof, but also breathable. So Jordan was very keen to have a shoe that when he was on the golf course, if it rained, he didn't get wet, but equally, his feet didn't get hot and sweaty, so the moisture is able to evaporate from the shoe with no problems at all. Now, the only thing to consider with the SPIETH 3 is it is quite a narrow fitting shoe, so it won't suit everyone, but for me, fits perfectly. Now, Jordan Spieth absolutely loves these shoes, and I have to say, I think Under Armour have done a brilliant job with these. They are so much better than the SPIETH 1 and 2, and definitely one to consider for the 2019 season. Okay, so ECCO, I love their shoes, and I love the ethos behind how they go about making the shoes, how they try and use nature to create what they create, and the quality of the craftsmanship is second to none. And with the BIOM G3, they've really delivered on all counts for me. Now, the uppers are manufactured and made from their own yak leather, from their own tanneries, so the quality of this stuff is unbelievable. And it also has Gore-Tex, meaning that this is not just a shoe for the summer season, this is something you could wear right through in the worst conditions in winter. Now, ECCO are really famous for their hybrid shoes, but what they've done with this one is it's actually a spiked version, so it does offer a lot more grip and a lot more traction throughout the golf swing. But they still have a lot of the elements from the hybrid shoe as well, so this really does offer you some superb grip out on the golf course. And this shoe also has an Ortholite foam inlay sole, which you can take out if you want to have a wider fitting shoe, but equally you can take it out and give it a good wash. What it does do is provides you with amazing comfort, and I think ECCO are some of the most comfortable shoes out there on the market. Now, the only sticking point with the ECCO shoe is the price point. It is retailing at around $220, so it is the top end of the shoe market. However, you are getting superb craftsmanship and build quality with these shoes. So if you do have that kind of budget for a new pair of golf shoes this season, it's definitely worth checking out these from ECCO. Okay, so next up, the PUMA Ignite NXT Spikeless. So what PUMA say they have done with this shoe is they have built it from the ground up. They have made a super comfortable golf shoe. Now, what I love about this shoe is it's super lightweight, but what they've done really cleverly is they've not compromised on any of the stability to deliver that really sporty shoe. So whilst PUMA wanted to design a super comfortable shoe, traction was also a big deal. And what they've done with this is they've got this organically altered traction pattern on the bottom. Now, previous models had 39 of these hexagonal lugs on the bottom, and now they've got over 100, giving you some great stability and traction on the golf course. It has this strong, lightweight power frame around the shoe that just gives you some really good support around the shoe when you're fastened in and makes it feel dead secure. And I love this fly knit mesh fabric that's on the top that just makes it look like a trainer. It makes it look like a super sporty shoe, but it is still waterproof fabric. So with the Ignite NXT, not only are Puma delivering superb comfort and stability whilst you're playing golf. For me, what I love about these shoes is it's the kind of shoe that you can just wear all the time. You don't just need to wear it when you get to the golf course. You wear it before you play golf. You can wear it to do the shopping. You can wear it after golf, in the bar. You don't need to change your shoes. So as far as summer golf shoes go, I think Puma have really nailed it with the Ignite NXT. Now next up is the FOOTJOY Fury. Now we first saw this shoe back in January when we were out at the PGA show in Orlando, and straight away I was massively impressed by the look of this golf shoe. When FOOTJOY set out designing this shoe, they wanted to make the most comfortable spiked golf shoe on the market, and I have to say, I think FOOTJOY have really delivered with the Fury. Now FOOTJOY is synonymous with making tour level performance golf shoes, but they've not always been great at making them super comfortable. With the Fury, they've definitely nailed that. Now FOOTJOY said they built this shoe from the inside out, and what they started with was this true fit system, which is basically like an inner sleeve that rolls around the tongue that your foot slides into, giving it a really snug and secure fit when you're out there playing golf. Now it's got a TPU outsole. It obviously is a spiked shoe, but the technology on the bottom of the shoe really does give you immense grip and stability throughout the shoe. Now it's a full grain leather upper, but it also has this engineered mesh across the top, which does give it a really athletic look. It looks like a trainer. It also has this Ortholite insole, as well as padding around the back of the foot, which really locks the foot in securely when you're out there playing golf. Now I think this is the most comfortable golf shoe that FOOTJOY have ever made, and I can see why so many guys on tour are wearing it. It's definitely one for you guys to try. Okay, now last up, the ADIDAS Tour 360 Spikeless. So I first got sent these shoes in January, and I actually took them out to Orlando for the PGA show with me, and I wore them for the whole time I was there. And I have to say, I'm a little bit in love with these shoes. Now with the Tour 360, ADIDAS really wanted to make a tour level spikeless shoe. And have they delivered? By the bucket load. Now firstly, let's talk about the comfort. Now as I said, I wore these for 3 days walking around the PGA show, doing over 20,000 steps a day. And then I played 2 rounds of golf in them as well. And I have to say the comfort is amazing. Now as well as the full length boost that we've seen before from ADIDAS shoes, it also has a new Insight sock liner which just improves stability and balance as it cups your heel and just makes you feel snug as a bug in a rug. Now underneath is the X torsion system, which as you can see features an X shape which connects your heel and your forefoot, and that just gives you some superb stability when playing golf. And what they've cleverly done is on the sole of the shoe you can see these X-shaped lugs, and they vary in size and they vary in height, which just helps you when you're on the golf course. It gives you more traction, it gives you more stability, and helps you keep a firm footing throughout the golf swing. So did they meet their objective of delivering the highest performing spikeless shoe on the market? I have to say, I think they have. And this is the shoe I'm probably going to be wearing this season. So there we go, that's 5 of our favourite golf shoes for the 2019 season. So remember guys, comment below, let us know, what are you going to be wearing this season? What's your shoe of choice for 2019? Is it any of these from this video? Or have you tried any of these? Or are you wearing them already? Comment below and let us know. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a like, and we will chat to you again very soon.